My name is Monica Mutnansky. My spouse is...
Hello, is this thing on? Hello, my name is Marc Mutnansky.
Are you my husband?
This little lady and I have been a pair, religiously bonded by God.
We're husband and wife. 8.
16
But together
divided by 2.
since 2012.
We have one kid. Yeah, one child. One son.
One and done.
Oh, that's a fun question. We've lived in 2 places together. 2 places together. That's a unique question.
Yeah.
I like that.
2 places. One in the Olympic
Peter Robertson.
Robertson. Yeah. And then Pico Robertson, and then now we're in West Adams. Frankie!
The love of our life. Our daughter, Frankie.
Our daughter, Frankie.
She's 10.
She was our first.
Yeah, we found her. No. We found her, but she rescued us, huh, babe?
Yeah, she did. Frankie found us. We didn't find her. Oh, dang.
That's a good story. Monica and I used to have different jobs prior to our current careers. I worked at the Grammy Awards, and Monica worked for a radio show at Fox. And we met at the Grammy Awards, backstage in the press room. And I was managing the press room, introducing to you. Sorry.
Yeah, I know.
My name is Marc. Oh, God. 38 years old. Yeah, we met in the press room, and I was introducing the winners and the nominees. And the, what are they called? The performers, host. Monica was in the front row, interviewing the winners.
We just caught each other's eyes. And it was that simple. And then later on, before I left, he came up with his business card and he said, could I get your information, and then I'd like to take you to lunch to learn more about what you do. And I was like, I know that line.
I really didn't care what she did. 2012. I didn't hear exactly what Christian said.
Time of what? Until we got...
Oh, 3 years?
Yeah, it was 3 years. It was 3 years.
Yeah, we dated
Yep.
for a year, or maybe for like 2 years, moved in for a year, then we got engaged, I think. Yeah. We dated for 2 years, moved in then for 1 year, and then got engaged. Yeah.
That's right. Eight years. Together 12 or 13 now? 2012. Do the math.
14 years.
Dang.
12 years.
Oh my God, he can't do the math.
12 years. Yeah. Well, certainly,
For me personally, it was learning how to be a mom. Because I had been, for 40 years, I had been just Monica. And then I was like, Jet's mom. And I was like, what is this? So it took me a long time to get used to that. I would say in the last couple years is probably when I got comfortable. So that's challenge number 1 for me personally.
oh, I was going to say, like, certainly together, raising a kid is really challenging. And being on the same page all the time,
Yeah.
same goals, and teaching the same lessons.
Yeah.
which we are on the same page. Feel really good about that. But it
Now
is
we
really
are.
hard.
Yeah, now we are. We weren't at the beginning. We got to be real.
Well, we do. We have to.
I feel like we got to pick our battles. That's
That's a good
kind of
one.
my little thing.
Definitely
I've heard that
multiple.
before, and I agree. So sometimes I'll pick my battles, and sometimes I won't. And then,
We have to really communicate with each other, huh? A lot.
yeah,
You know, it's hard too because now we don't have a lot of time together alone anymore,
no,
do we? The day starts really early with Jet,
Yeah.
our son, and he goes to bed at like 9, and so that leaves us with, an hour or two together alone every night.
But I think the other thing too is, I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but everyone has different communication styles. So when something gets stressful for me, I shut down. I need time to think about what I'm going to say, and
That's
I need
true.
quiet. And Mark does not shut down.
I'm
He
ready
wants
to
to
go.
talk about it right there,
Ready to
right
go.
now, and that doesn't work sometimes.
Good point, babe. Yeah. That's really
Yeah.
good.
So he'll get frustrated with me because he thinks I'm not talking, but it's not that. It's not that I don't want to talk. I just need time to think about what I'm going to say and get my thoughts in order.
And if the options are fight or flight, Monica's flight. She runs away. So I have to chase her down. But I've learned, and this was in our wedding vows, right? I have to give you your 15 minutes, which is actually a day and a half, to process and be ready to communicate. But I understand that that's what she needs, so I just have to remember that, and we're all good. Oh man.
Well, thank God we didn't get pregnant because could have happened.
Well, hopefully by that time we are being more present, because that's a big goal of ours
Yeah.
as a family.
Yeah.
Being in the present, little ASMR for you.
Yeah. Traveling
Definitely.
with these two over here.
Back to the motherland.
Back to the. Yeah.
We have.
On our honeymoon. And then we met Jen, who's from, it's like,
We saw her picture
Destiny.
all over the walls in the temples.
and I touched her on her ancestors, and then we got pregnant 2 months later.
Yeah, she's
Because
extremely
I touched
fertile.
the fertility
She's
the
extremely
fertility
fertile.
gods. I did. I was like this. Yes.
Very exciting.
But just to be at peace and calm, and to raise a good son.
Yeah, that's our biggest priority in the
Um,
world, right?
Honestly, just peace and calm. That's all I want. I don't want stress. I don't want.
We're gonna have stress, but
Yeah, but
managing it better.
overall, peace and calm.
Yeah.
That's what.
And
that's
raising a compassionate, kind, and open-hearted young man, respectful young man. Certain.
Who, by the way, happens to be your godson. The thought of losing what I'm risking.
Yeah, I guess for me, what causes me to take a risk? I don't know. Just growth. I think growth. Like my last job where I met Monica, I was there for a long time. I was at the Grammys for 10 years and I wasn't learning anything anymore, you know? My day-to-day was really the same. My year-to-year was really the same. And I was scared to leave. I was there for 10 years, you know? But I wanted to keep growing, so I took a risk and I left something that I knew and I was comfortable at. And I'm
Yeah.
really happy I did, and it all worked out.
Yeah,
You know?
growth is a good one.
It was like walking up to you and introducing myself. It's pretty scary.
Was it? Your son did it today.
Yeah, our son said hey to some ladies today. He's 7.
He took a risk.